Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. We are here today to do our gossip in the morning before we start our day, but before we also start our week. So let's do the countdown and then begin with the juicy gossip. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. And on this channel, sikhuluma ama reality TV shows, ama celebrities, kanye nama YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. If the button is black, you haven't done the things. If you're joining me from Facebook and Twitter, do not forget to follow me over there. Kanti-ke, there's other ways to support the channel, especially on YouTube. You can like the page. There's a thanks button. There's a super thanks thing here in the chat. And also, you guys, there are adverts on this video. Please watch some adverts. Talking about the adverts, let me just see if this stream is monetized before we work for free. Okay, listen, you guys. So what's happening here? My life doesn't have a thumbnail. How come? So let me just fix that, you guys, and then we can begin with the gossip for this morning. Listen, it's been a good weekend. I did get some rest this weekend, even though I had 2 birthdays to celebrate. Okay, like I said, you guys, try and avoid being too busy in December, because then you're gonna find yourself with all of your kids or many of your kids having birthdays in September. So I had a birthday to celebrate on Saturday. I had a birthday to celebrate yesterday. Okay, a lot of cakes. We ate a lot of cakes this weekend. Plus, I was trying to get some rest also, because you guys, I had flu last week and I didn't really get that much rest and I was feeling it. So I did get some rest. So sorry to those who were waiting for us to do some live streams, but we're here now. Okay, we're here now with the gossip. Okay, so listen, you guys. Ngifuna ukukhuluma ngalabantu laba abavele la. Where's my thumbnail thing? Okay, so it doesn't allow me to do it. Okay, it doesn't allow me to do the thumbnail now. Okay, listen. Okay, we do. We need this thumbnail to be over here. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you are going to have a good week. Okay, I hope you're having you're going to have a good week. Create a thumbnail. I don't want to create it. I have it already. Okay, let's just do the thing. Okay. So listen, I want to talk about these people over here. We are going to talk about Mnakwethu, because something is going on over there. And Samantha, guys, never stops to shock me. Samantha, she is leadership on herself. She's leading herself, okay? And we're going to talk about what's happening with Mnakwethu now. And there is something about the rumors with Boity Thulo seeing somebody like she has a new boyfriend. I'm like, hey, you boyfriend and it's been to pay 450,000 a month. Remember, you guys, that's what she said. It's not us. We're not saying it. She said that she will take at least 450,000 as a girlfriend allowance. So every time we see Boity dating somebody, we're like, this guy has that much money. That's what we're doing. We're like, this guy has that much money. And yeah, you guys, but that's what he said. He said that he has some money, so he will be that's what she said. So he must have the 450. Okay, so I was interested to find out who he was, because I was like, I don't know this Theo Baloyi or whatever his name is. But after finding out he's dating Boity, I was like, I need to find out who he is, because this is a guy that has 450,000 rands to give to somebody every month. Unless she has decreased the limits, okay? And I doubt, because chances are the limits have increased. In fact, because I mean, we know the economy, so it requires you to go up, even if it's iyanyuka, so now I'm a girlfriend allowance, eh? So you are over there getting 500 rand a month. While other Boity are getting 450,000, okay? Yeah, be serious now, okay? 5,000 rand a month, please be serious here. We're talking 450,000 rands here. And then Kokomaweni here, something about her and Chris Excel. We're going to talk about it. And then here, guys, the biggest shocker of the week, Ringo Madlingozi is getting a divorce. And I'm like, how do you divorce when you are busy here saving our relationships with your romantic music? Eh? It's now we just play every time we fight in our relationships, we just play your music, everything is fixed. Where now you are divorcing. How do you divorce with so many albums of love songs? I'm like, I don't get this. Okay, I need to find out what's happening with the Ringo and him getting a divorce, because I don't get it. You are the writer of the songs that save our relationships. How can you be divorcing? I don't get it. Okay. Anyway, you guys, let me greet my people in the comment section. Good morning, Olega. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Pillow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. DDA, good morning, Milano. Thank you so much. Are you not on your way to class right now? If you are still here with us, are you not supposed to be in class? Okay. Anyway, you guys, do not forget to like the stream before we go any further. It helps us a lot. I want to fix this thing, you guys, because I know that sometimes when people don't see a thumbnail in the thing, they don't they usually not sure what's happening. Okay, what am I talking about? Okay, here it is. Let me fix it. Hopefully it saves. Okay. Let's start with Mnakwethu, you guys. So this season of Mnakwethu, of course, we are in season 3 of Mnakwethu Happily Ever After, which is a spin-off of the Mnakwethu show, where men who are broke and haven't married their first wives and haven't finished paying lobola are asking to take second wives. That's basically the idea of the show in a nutshell, okay? If you are broke and you haven't finished paying lobola for your first wife, and you are not really a good husband to even that first wife, you usually call Ubaba Mselego and say, listen, I want another one, okay? I want to add another one just because, okay, that's the show Mnakwethu. So Mnakwethu Happily Ever After is a spin-off of that show. Nonhlanhla Magumede Magwaza, thank you so much for joining me. And Nonhlanhla, by the way, if you are over there on Facebook, thank you so much for joining me. So now we're watching the spin-off, you guys. This is not the most exciting spin-off out of all of the spin-offs that we have had, especially when it comes to Happily Ever After, because I do think that they did not do a very good job in casting the show, okay? And there's cast members we saw at the beginning of the season that we're not seeing now. We don't know what's happening. Nobody's updating us, but we're like, listen, we are bored enough sometimes on a Thursday night to just watch this show. So we do it. We do it for that. Lunch over now and off to class. We'll catch up later. Keep the love burning. Okay, beloved OG. Thank you so much in OGL. Thank you so much, Amelana. I hope you enjoyed your lunch. So did you bring the toothbrush? Eh? If you bring the toothbrush, I saw your video that you guys actually take your toothbrush to school, because after lunch you have to brush your teeth. I'm like, hey, you guys are serious about your teeth, eh? Anyway, you guys. So remember, Ukondanisa, this guy here, Ukondanisa was one of the people that came on, was it season 1 of or season 2 of Mnakwethu, as to take a second wife. He already had Mamkuno, which at the time when Mnakwethu was starting out, we thought the guys were married. You guys remember, we were just assumed that the guy is married, the first wife is married, but we're finding out now it's not really. So he had Mamkuno, came with Samantha. It was one of the most hit. I think it was actually the first episode, one of the most hated episode, where Mamkunu was hitting the table. That episode, these are the two. Samantha was supposed to be that slay queen, that was coming into the marriage as the second wife, and we were like, yeah, you are very Mamkunu. Only did you know the way Samantha se passion ngayo manje. Yeah, go she goes go lower, yeah. So fine, Mamkunu is like, okay, Fine, wavuma ukuthi kuthathwe uSamantha. And then in the next season, in the Happily Ever After, uQondanisa was already talking about taking another wife. I think Umazwide, and then there's another girl, and then I think he just has girls all over when he's going around singing Umaskandi for his 15 followers. Okay. All of his 15 followers are potential wives, basically. So basically, he never really married to Samantha. There is a talk about him paying ilobola in Komanyana. I wouldn't be surprised if in Komos would 2, 3, but they're saying 15. Okay. Like, listen, you guys, if someone says, well, cooking Komesu 15 or maybe 17 cows, but then when you're talking about the money value of the cows, because they don't actually cover the cows to your house, they pay in money. And if a person is talking about each cow costing 3,000 rand, like, man, you did not really pay 17 cows, you paid 3 cows. Because if you're being honest, the real cow now is like 20,000 rand. So a person will be talking about in comments of 15, but you couldn't keep 2,500 each cow. That's not a cow, okay? Anyway, so there is in Thile that he paid towards Usamantha. Fine. And then Usamantha was this woman that I never really understood how she got into polygamy, because she's just that person that wants to be independent. She talks back, she's not submissive at all, and all of that. Okay. But she's always had this guy, Diaz, that she lived with in this one house, that she was swearing at the time that this was her best friend. They were not doing anything together. And Kondanisa was convinced to buy a Jola. Okay. And Kondanisa was right, because after some time, Samantha falls pregnant. Kondanisa is like, listen, I'm not sure if this baby is mine. Samantha's like, if this baby is yours, I know for sure. At some point, there's talks of DNA and all of that, you guys. Listen, this is what I'm not sure about the timing of the DNA, because you guys, there is an article when season 2 of Happily Ever After ended last season. There's an article that did come out. I'm not sure if it was on Daily Sign, and they were talking about DNA tests having been done already, and Kondanisa knowing that he's not the father of Samantha's baby, but he was still going to take care of the baby, and they were still going to go on with their relationship, because now it's like it's a new thing that they're doing a DNA. Okay. So he wanted the DNA done. Samantha was like, okay, fine, we'll do the DNA. But if you're going to DNA test my kids, I wanted to DNA test all your kids, even as Gamamkun. Because for some reason, you guys, I know Samantha is crazy, but Samantha has been convinced that Umamkunu Naya has a boyfriend, okay? And the way that Mamkunu doesn't really care much about Kondanisa nowadays, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised, okay? I wouldn't be surprised, and I wouldn't blame her. Okay. So eventually, you guys, I guess she agreed to do the DNA. They went and they did the DNA. And the last episode, which was episode 9, they go and they get the DNA results. And the lady's like, okay, the results. I mean, I was like, that lady, I would be so dramatic if I was doing that job. If my job was to give people their DNA results back, I would be so dramatic about it. I'll be like, so the father of the baby is, or the DNA results. I would be so dramatic about it. Like, I would enjoy my job so much. But that lady was like, so let's see here. The probability of you being a father is 0.000000. And then she put the paper down. To read the DNA result, I'm like, lady, was bottom 17. I would be so excited to read those results. Especially if I'm watching the show, because I'll be like, listen, this baby must have another father, because this one right here. Remember, Kondanisa doesn't even have a job. Yes, Mam Kunu told us. He was like, this one is not employed. In fact, even the lobola that he paid for me, he did not pay it himself. It was in Komozago, Mam Kokelago. So the lady is like, the DNA is like, not, he's not the father. And we're like, we saw that child. No at all. In fact, if you have seen Diaz, the guy, you'll be like, this baby looks like Diaz. Okay. So even before they got the DNA results back, Samantha was like, I know the results. Okay. This is the reason I feel like this must have been the second time they do the results, or they're acting like they're doing the results then, because Kondanisa was not shocked at all. And then I understand Samantha not being shocked because, girl, you must have known that there was not Konanisa's child. And but Konanisa was like, how? You are not shocked at all, at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. Okay, fine. So it's not his baby. Okay. And then Samantha shocks us. There's like, no, I already knew because 3 days after the baby was born, we did the DNA test with DS. Okay. So that means that after the baby was born, DS came and they decided, listen, we did the deed. So there's a possibility that you are the father here. Let's just do the DNA test. They did the DNA test. They found out that baby is not Kondanisa's. So I don't understand why this whole time she's playing as if there is a possibility that the baby is Kondanisa's, okay, and it's not his. I'm like to Kondanisa, I was like, listen, I'm shocked that you are not shocked, but at the same time, are you surprised that your woman is getting someone else? Because from what they said, Kondanisa doesn't have time for them. You know, he keeps looking for girls wherever he's going with Maskandi to perform for the 15 followers, that he doesn't really pay attention to them. Agababoni, he doesn't spend time with them. Even Leongane, that he had promised that even if it's not his, he will take care of, he's not really, because I go on to that's what Samantha is saying, okay? So I don't know what he was expecting. I mean, at some point, because you don't have time for your wives, okay? Finally, so they did find that out, you guys. So I don't know if that means that that is the end of their relationship now that, you know, he did find out that the baby is not his. But I feel like sometimes they do continue with these relationships, especially when they are casted for the show, because otherwise maybe they won't get to do the show, so they just stay in this relationship that are not making sense anymore. Anyway, Umam Kuno on the other side is that she has become like a slave queen. It's like it had turned around. Mam Kuno now is like a slave queen who's like, listen, I'm done with this relationship. I got this house here, this RDP house or stand. I don't know. There's something about her getting a stand. Remember, even last season she was building a house somewhere. This season she got a stand and she registered for a stand. She got it. Now she's going to build a house. Even that two-room is very decent, you guys. So Umam Kunu can take care of herself. Okay, she's like, I'm out of this relationship. I'm done now. I'm moving on. But I do suspect ukuthi usenayo enye indoda enye uMam Kunu. Ngiyasuspect. I'm not saying I saw it, but I'm suspecting. Okay. And I feel like Konanisa, when Umam Kunu is like, listen, it's over. She's like, he's acting like he doesn't even hear what Umam Kunu is saying. So I don't know if he's taking Mam Kunu serious when Mam Kunu is like, listen, saying it right now, mind. Okay, let's move on with our lives. Okay. So let me just read a few comments. Good morning, Miss V. It's good to have you here. I'm happy to catch this. I'm from work. Let me indulge. Okay. So what time is it over there? Okay. Miss from Pillow to Your Heart. By the way, Pillow has a channel. Miss V has a channel too. Milano has a channel. A lot of my viewers have channels, you guys. A lot of my viewers have channel. Enjoy your path, V. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Noni M podcast. Hello, Ma'am Judge. Hello, 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 Noni. Thank you so much for being here. So let's talk about your Ringo, you guys, because me, myself, and I don't understand how you spend your life writing songs, you know, that are played in weddings. Okay, I don't feel like it's a wedding if I do not hear Ringo Madlingozi's song. How is Ringo Madlingozi getting a divorce? You know, after he saved so many of our mjolo, you know, Ringo Madlingozi usibuyisele ithandwa zethu, Ringo Madlingozi saved our mothers' marriages. You know, how can Ringo Madlingozi be divorcing? I don't understand. Judy, hello, 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 hello. Judy, I don't understand. Okay, so I'm sad about it. I'm like, how can this be? How can Ringo Madlingozi a divorce? Okay, but yeah, he is, you guys. There was also recently a report that he has actually left politics, which I never really understood, you guys. I never understood why Ringo Madlingozi was saying that he was going to be in politics. Now he was a member of the EFF. I'm like, Ringo. You know, a lot of us work so hard in our lives to find out what our calling is. You already know what your calling is. It's to sing these romantic songs in Xhosa, okay? You already know it. What are you doing going to politics now? I never used to, I did not understand that decision, you guys. So The Sunday World, this is an article written by Kokomaweni. It says Afro-pop hitmaker Madlingozi and his wife have filed for divorce. Okay. Ringo Madlingozi has dropped the microphone on his marriage to his wife Nomfundo Nyati after the couple spent 10 years singing from different hymn sheets. Ha! The way Sunday World is so shady, Sunday World can exclusively reveal that Madlingozi's lawyers informed Nyati a fortnight ago that he would file for divorce after the two failed to rekindle their life and repair their faltering union. The dissolution of their marriage will happen just a year before Madlingozi reaches his retirement age and 5 years before Anyati reaches his autumn of life. I'm like, girl, like at least eat his pension a little bit before you leave. All the crap you put up with now you are leaving when he's about to take his pension. At least eat his pension before you leave. Madlingozi, who was born in 1964, is 59 years old, while Nyati is 55. Okay. The disintegration of their marriage will be a blow to Madlingozi and Nyati's loved ones as they had prayed and hoped the two would resolve their differences and age together and husband as well. I hope Ringo Madlingozi was not singing those love songs to another woman. Okay, maybe that's the reason for the dissolution of this marriage. The hammer has fallen, it's over, we are gutted, but what can we do? It is what it is, said the associates, who did not want to be named for fear of compromising the relationship with the former couple. Why are you talking to the media? Hey, why are you talking to the media? The associate also said that they had been praying for Madlingozi and Nyati to resolve their differences and get back together after their separation about a decade ago. How can it was over a long time ago? Akasaculi naleya ngoma leya ithi buyisa uthando lwami, and repair the marriage. Guys, I don't think I'm ever going to feel the same about his music. After the split, Nyati went to live in Midrand, while Madlingozi lived in Baklu, north of Johannesburg. Despite that split, they continue to speak in a bid to resolve their problems, but without success. Is everybody in Joburg staying in Midrand? The associate said Madlingozi told them he decided to file for divorce because he had been unable to resolve their differences. Yes, and also there's another woman there waiting to come in. I'm sure he's like, "Phela, get a divorce, phela." The associate further said that the Sondela hitmaker Cabang hitmaker said that Nyati no longer shared the same ambitions and dreams with him, and this resulted in their loss of affection for each other. Another associate who spoke anonymously, the couple had already signed the settlement agreement, which they will make a court order. It's a slam dunk, but who knows? Maybe they could both change their mind before the matter goes to court, the associate said. Another associate also confirmed that the two had signed settlement agreement. I have seen it. It doesn't say much except to say that they will both keep their assets and pension funds. Okay. The associates. Okay. So I guess nobody will be eating it. They won't be eating each other's pension. In April 2008, Sunday World reported that Nyati moved out of the Love Next in half after complaining of the artist's Cavalier association with women, Azile, and his failure to hit the sack at home. You're not going to do the things at home, but you are doing it outside. Ringo, I'm disappointed, you guys, because listen, I feel like if you sing romantic songs, Jolo must be easy for you. You go through a tiff, you write a song, you sing it to your wife, everything is fixed. That's what we do with your music. Every time we're going through something in the relationship, you just put on Ringo Madlingozi. The relationship is fixed immediately. But I guess it didn't work for them, you guys. They're going their separate ways, okay? At least they're taking each other's, they're not really eating each other's pension. Each person is taking their own pension, okay, which is good. And hopefully there won't be fights, they fighting over assets now, okay? Everything will be amicable. Okay, they always say that it's going to be amicable until towards the end, and then the person can say, you are taking all that? No. And then the fight starts. Here it's 8:28 a.m. and we are 1 hour ahead. We'll surely do okay. We're doing a night shift then. Morning, everyone. Morning, Constance Kosi. Constance Kosi has a channel, so you guys please check it out. The divorce thing seems to be the thing now, especially among celebrities. I guess some of them don't even live together like that, like married couples. So they might as well involve the home affairs to say, listen, we've been separated for a long time, so let's just do the home affairs thing, okay? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes people stay like that for a long time, but a lot of the times when you meet someone else who wants to move forward with the life and be like, listen, Pella, we need to be able to get married ourselves. And so I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 3 years, Uringo gets married to someone else, because maybe that's likely the reason now he's pushing for it. Because if they have been separated for such a long time, why not just stay like that? Okay. Hi, the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabile. Check out her channel too. She also has a channel. He needs a consultation. He does, Dr. Tabile. He needs to watch your channel. He needs to come to Durban, because the wife is saying he's doing the thing. How are you doing the things outside, but you're not doing the things at home? I don't get it. Okay. He needs a consultation, okay? Let's hook him up, okay? Because that means that even this relationship is not going to work, because if it didn't work with your wife, he was complaining about you not doing the things, you're not going to be able to do them outside. So listen, you guys, it was in the past weekend, the send off, beautiful send off of the Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. But people have complaints here about Eskom. They're like, hey, Eskom has been playing us. You know why? Because apparently they were able to suspend load shedding in the whole of Ulundi over the weekend because of this funeral. So people are like, oh, so the resources are there when you want them to be there. Get it, okay? And people are not really happy that that happened. It's not that they're not happy that there wasn't any disturbance to the funeral, but they're looking at Eskom with the side eye, like, really? Like, you can do that? Okay. So, Mangosuthu Buthelez's funeral, Eskom's decision to keep the lights on in Ulundi stands the nation. People are shocked. They're like, ha, just nje ukushona komuntu oyedwa niyakwazi ukuthi nigcine ugesi ukhona, but sihlezi thina sishonela ama-family members, you don't do it. Eskom has suspended load shedding in Ulundi to help with the funeral arrangement of Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. Buthelezi passed away last week. Will be giving a state funeral. Okay, I guess this article was written before that. Okay, Ulundi Eskom has temporarily stopped power cuts in Ulundi and neighboring areas to accommodate the funeral proceedings of Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. Guys, what do you think of this, you guys? What do you think of this, you guys? It makes me feel like, these people, if they wanted to end load shedding, they could. But I wanted to read people's comments on this. Someone said, if load shedding could be suspended, then it tells me that we don't have much power crisis. It's not a crisis, you guys. It's like an elective power crisis, but we'll bear with it. We'll see. We'll wait for them to come to a point where they say it's not actually a crisis. Unsealing of CR17 will end this fake load shedding for good. The citizen of South Africa has been played big time. Open your eyes and remove those blinkers. Just like coronavirus being suspended, that, yeah, I guess coronavirus was also suspended. You did a wonderful thing, Eskom. Keep up the good job. The prince deserves a dignified funeral. So I guess it's not everybody that thinks that this is very suspicious, but definitely there are people that are thinking that it is very suspicious that Eskom can so easily suspend load shedding just for one person's funeral. We know it's an important person, but we still like, so you can do it, okay? Can you just do it for the next 5? We're not asking for much. We're just saying 5 years. Just do it for us for the next 5 years, okay? No load shedding, okay? Anyway, guys, uh, apparently the doctor cannot heal their own. Clearly, with Ringo Madlingozi, clearly, okay, clearly, we're all looking at Eskom with a side eye. Those people are playing, they've been playing us for a long time, okay? They have been playing us for a very long time. So listen, you guys, let me talk about Boity because, okay, This is the thing that Boity once said, okay? She once said a very important thing here. She said, she wants 450K girlfriend allowance. Okay. Boity Thulo signed social media into a tease recently after she revealed that a 450,000 girlfriend allowance would do her just fine. The Bakai hitmaker was featured on the YouTube star and social media influencer Mihlali Ndamazi. Guys, can you believe it? In my life, I have never ever heard of any music about this is not good. I need to Google her songs and hear them. So this is why I think it became even more interesting to find out who Boity is dating, because every time that she has a new boyfriend, we are thinking this is somebody that can afford that. Okay, because even with the last relationship that she had, people were asking themselves if that is the reason they broke up. Okay, is it because he couldn't afford the 450K every month? Okay, or was it something else? But it might have been something else, or a combination of both. Because remember, the guy was posted with some girl at the corner. You know, a person, when a person goes to a restaurant and they want the corner table there. Yes, you know, he was sitting somewhere in the corner, you know, hoping that somebody doesn't take footage of him. So it might have been that, a combination of that, and the fact that he couldn't afford the 450K a month, or maybe he just couldn't afford. Because sometimes, if you can afford the 450K a month allowance, I mean, we can overlook the other stuff. We can just be like, no, man, that is his sister, you know? Nah, it's his cousin. So now people are suspecting that Boity is possibly dating Theo Baloyi. I didn't know who Theo Baloyi was, and I was like, "Who's Theo Baloyi?" Okay, so for like a few days now, I'm like seeing this story going around. I'm like, "Who is even Theo?" Until I googled him, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, oh, okay." Now I'm interested. Boity and Theo Baloyi holiday pictures fuel relationship rumors. They make a cute couple. South African rapper and TV personality Boity Thulo and business man Theo Baloyi are rumored to be dating. The duo posted pictures taken from an undisclosed beach that fueled speculations on so-called media. Hey, because hey, people, the investigators of Twitter, internet detectives are convinced that Boito and Theo are on a vacation and enjoying the warm weather together. Okay, people will hlanganisa the pictures and come up with the answers. Fans analyzed their holiday pictures and concluded that the Who's That's hitmaker and the Batu Shoe founder laughed up in a mysterious island. So I guess if you were like me and thinking, who the hell is Theo? Baloyi, he is the Batu Shoes founder. You know the Batu Shoes? Yes, the popular Batu Shoes. Okay. The duo have not confirmed any social media talks, which have also fueled Twitter detectives to come up with theories about Boity's love life. Okay. So this is the pitch. You guys, let me see if you can say it. This is these are the pictures that made people feel like they're on the same holiday. Is it the same? I don't know, you guys, but it's possible. It is a coincidence that, you know, the background kind of sort of I'm joking, you guys. It's just the background of the beach here, nothing much, okay? So earlier this year, the TV presenter split with actor Anton Jafta, reportedly due to insecurities in their relationship. According to the South African, Antin could not keep up with Boty's lifestyle. Yeah, I also suspect that. Okay, I also suspect that he couldn't. But there were such couple goals. Hey, there were. You know, as much as we want it to be true, it's not. Okay, one viewer said. Another one said. One was a photographer of the other. She's not wearing anything inside, Nkosiyami. She's not wearing anything inside. Hey, she's not. But yes, finally found one. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you guys. The lucky guy, that one. I hope so. She's giving it to everyone who's got money in SI. You definitely have to have money to get with her. I mean, she said it herself. This is how they caught Natasha and Lodge. The people that can confirm are the people working at the airport. Yeah, if they say they saw them together. I hope they're together because they make a cute couple. Okay. So this is what is going on, you guys. I need more, kind of. I kind of feel like I need more, but I do feel like I see where they're going with this, the investigators of Twitter, where they're going with this. So it is a possibility. Okay. It is a possibility. So then get on to Kokomaweni. I don't know what Kokomaweni was trying to do, you guys, because I felt like she's revealing something that has been revealed before. So this is what they said happened. Kokomaweni unveils catfish account Chris Excel after he drags a family. What is netizens? Okay, I don't understand because I thought that we already knew who Chris Excel, the Twitter Chris Excel is, the real guy behind it. So I don't know if she was meaning to reveal him or what. Okay, Celebrity Sangoma Kokomaweni has warned mischievous catfish account user to tread carefully after he tried to throw shade at her. The popular Chris XL call came for the traditional healer who has confessed that she can deal with nasty trolls using witchcraft. Netizens on X pleaded with the troublemaker to retract his statement before he attracts bad fortune like others who've been rumored to have faced her wrath. Okay. The catfish, formerly known as the catfish on X, formerly known as Twitter, has stepped on Kokomaweni's toes after trying to be funny by dragging her family into the shenanigans and got the short end of the stick. Maweni had taken to her timeline to wish her husband a happy birthday when Chris Excel responded by sharing the sangoma and her boo with a meme and captioned the picture. What did she share? Oh, this is what I got and I Chris Excel. Chris Excel, I got shop. Okay, guys, let me add. So this is what Chris Excel had posted. Okay. Now Chris Excel got the shop as so this is what he posted and said Kokomaweni and Simsa the whole day today. Okay. And then this is how Kokomaweni said, okay, LOL, LOL, I see you, carry on. So I don't know if this was her saying she's trying to expose who he is because we already know this picture. We already know that people are saying Chris Excel is this guy, okay? Or maybe you guys, this is what maybe she meant because she has said, Kokomaweni, that she can be with you using your photos on Facebook or where not on Facebook, on social media. So she can take your photos on social media and all she needs is your picture and your name. And then she will do the things. Okay. So maybe that's what she meant. That listen, be careful because I'm about to do something here. Coco Maweni had told DJ's Boo on his podcast that she can destroy a person's life by just using their picture, which is easily accessible on social media. Given the reason, Trips pleaded with online Rascal to withdraw his joke. And then someone said, ha, uyahamba uChris, let's donate for his funeral in advance. Okay. Asazi noma uzohamba or uzophupha nje like the other baby daddy. Sacela ungamthumeli ngewuwu. I'm concerned about the status of part. If I was Chris Excel, I was gonna withdraw the statement just like the members of parliament. Oh, this is the boy by the name of Chris Excel. I see. Okay. So listen, you guys, I don't know, but I've heard you guys. I watched that channel, the confession channel, where they talk about how people bewitch people. They do talk about how they can take your picture on Insta. In fact, you can even they can even bewitch you if you are pregnant. Those people by the time and do this on Facebook. I'm a photo shoot, and then they'll be saying that's the reason people have so many miscarriages because you can actually take someone's picture. Our husbands are guys and tribula the pet stain through the photo. So you post. Don't watch that channel. It will make you paranoid. Okay. So I believe Kokoma when she says she can do something to you with just your photo and your name. Okay. So Chris Excel better be careful because I'm sure she has the real name. So that's what was happening, you guys. So I don't know, you guys. I don't think that the purpose was to expose Chris Excel, because that was done long time ago. That picture was outed long time ago, where somebody said this is the actual Chris Excel, the catfish. And maybe she was trying to warn him to say, listen, I can put this photo in my ndumba here in this kamba, because money in kamba lapha khona ukhamba oluthile, umntu washo ukuthi yazi le ntombi zakho ngasifaka la okhambeni, I hope angasifaki Kokomaweni, yazi ngikuthanda kanjani, ave ngikuthanda shame. Don't put my channel, don't screenshot my channel and put it okhambeni. Anyway, you guys, so that's what is happening with Kokomaweni and Chris Excel. Okay, so as a staff on social media, I still was a commenter free la Kokomaweni bazosithakatha. Timba wangu, hello. I think I haven't seen you here in a while. Hello. Let me acknowledge everybody in the comment section, you guys. This video has been long. I have 10 minutes before I begin my work for my other employment. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, Koleka Mahonana was here. From Pillow to the Heart was here. TDA was here. Milano, I believe that he is in class now. Nonhlanhla Magumete Magwaza, Milan, okay. Miss V was here. I'm sure now you're taking a nap from the night shift. Noni M podcast, and Judy was here. We have a lot of people here that are not in South Africa. They're getting the bag outside of South Africa. All they need to do is send us some money, okay? We're dealing with load shedding. We need something to comfort our hearts. And then we had Constance Kosi here. Thank you so much for being here. And then we had the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabile. Let's make that appointment for Ringo Madlingozi, okay? Because every time now I listen to him sing, I'm going to be thinking about the fact that he cannot do the things, okay? And then Timba Wang was here. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. If you are in a Wi-Fi free zone, do not forget to let the stream rerun so that we can make money on the adverts. Share this video with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Oh, let me greet this to Antim Kabai. You will rewind, okay? You will rewind a long ago. As long as Kotseni is still going fine with no strito in his face, I don't trust the so-called. I don't get. I will never know with the sangomas. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much. Gintanda.